It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Oakland A's and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. At the plate, Harrison Bader. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 78.
Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Batting second.
So shortstop. Digging in now, Marcus Semien. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Kane is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third
in
baseman.
Now, Matt Chapman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And a ball 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Now a move over to first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Slider, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Bayer is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Little tapper down the first baseline. McNeil scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping up now, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Pinder is up with it, and he'll reach first safely. In now is Lorenzo Cain. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400, and he's back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2. And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Not close. It's 2-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ryan Braun is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Coming to the plate now, Nick Marini. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Nick Marini.
Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting 7.
At the plate, Josh Fegley. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he let off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Chad Pinder. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Travis
the pitch.
Shaw.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Olsen has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Semien takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And here's Tyler Saladino. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his left, Pinder. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now, Daniel Mengden. 9-1-2 due up.
Daniel.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. No contact there, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Center fielder, Harrison Baer.
Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Yolis Chassin. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chassin.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Olson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Into the box,
now batting,
Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder number 6.
Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. Baer moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Piscotty.
Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. To short, hit hard. Saladino comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance?
Fielder,
Nick Marini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped foul wide of first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Josh Fegley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. A base hit in his first trip.
Right fielder, number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marini is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Striding in, Mike Moustakas. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Piscotty. just foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Travis Shaw is on deck. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In tied at 93, ball 1. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bayer going back, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Mengden is there, and the side. Now at the plate, Chad Pinder comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Chad Pinder.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Daniel Mengden, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now
ready once again, Harrison Bayer. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little dribbler back at him. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Semien.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Braun is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. And here's Tyler Saladino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Oh, and he misses it. At the plate, Ulysses Chassin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jeff McNeil. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bayer sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The center fielder
digging in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Pinder is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Striding in once again, Matt Chapman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Chapman.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ready once again. Matt Olson. He comes in.
Matt Olson.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Braun is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think
now
twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Marini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right
into the windup and the pitch.
Yelich.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. That's popped up out towards short right field. Pinder ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in now, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Chapman gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Fegley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Fegley.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Chad Pinder. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chad Pinder goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Bounce towards the mound, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Grandal gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Digging in once again, Harrison Baer. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. Jerry Blevins gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jerry.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fouled back. Comes set with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit to third. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left. And here's Tyler Saladino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Piscotty on his horse. He makes the running play. 2 down. On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Marcus Semien.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another chance. Matt Chapman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Jake Petrichka.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 52.
First pitch on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at Moustakas. How about that? At the plate, Matt Olson. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Nick Marini. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Oakland.
Stepping into the box, Josh Fegley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping up now, Jake Petrichka. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hernan Perez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. Here's a look over to first. The dive, but he's back. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Lorenzo Cain waits on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Blake Trinan summoned from the pen much earlier than anticipated as he'll try to earn a 2-inning save. And he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. In is Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded, foul. 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Striding in, Mike Moustakas. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Jeremy Jeffress enters from the pen to start the 9th inning.
Number 32.
In now, Chad Pinder. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And here's a ball hit in the air. McNeil has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Blake Trinan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Harrison Baer.
He's set. Here it comes. Harrison Baer swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Line towards center field. Cain is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Here's Ryan Braun now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Left fielder, number 8.
runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bayer giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Piscotty is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The catcher, number 9.
So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player.